Shri P. Wilson. Honorable P. Wilson.
Thank you, Deputy Speaker, sir. Sir, India sent out the Britishers in the year 1947, but still India is following the old British Act and strengthening the British Act. Sir, DMK, while welcoming the bill, we wanted to point out few discrepancies, and there is a complete letdown in the airport industry, sir. Sir, this Aircraft Bill 2020, no doubt, sir, it regulates the manufacture, possession, use, operation, sale, import and export of civil aircrafts and licensing of aerodromes. No doubt, sir, this bill converts three authorities, namely Director General of Civil Aviation, DGCA, Bureau of Civil Aviation Security, BCAS, and Airport Accidents Investigation Bureau as statutory authorities. And they entrust certain functions, sir, under Section 4A, 4B and 4C. However, sir, only one problem which I see from this bill is, sir, when you give these expert bodies an independent power, so far as, sir, DGCA, they have the power to regulate the aircraft functions, and so far as the other body, that is BCAS, regulatory oversight function related to the civil aviation security, and so far as the third body, that is AAIB, to investigate related to aircraft accidents and incidents. However, sir, the central government has one power under clause 4D, namely, sir, the superintendence over these three authorities. Sir, my humble request would be, sir, when there are the expert bodies which you have given a separate power for these three bodies, why do you have this superintendence power over three expert bodies and issuing directions to them? So I would only request the Honorable Minister to kindly reconsider this Section 4D is concerned. Sir, so far as this airports industries is concerned, sir, I wanted to bring to the kind attention of Honorable Minister that though in 1994 the private aircrafts were introduced into the Indian airspace, however, for past 26 years, sir, they are not able to sustain in the airfield, and we have seen many private airlines running into losses, like Jet Airways, Air Deccan, Kingfishers. Therefore, sir,
please,
unless the air routes and airfares are regulated and are made affordable to common man by way of bringing in a new act, sir, you can't see this growth in this industry. Sir, so far
please
as Chennai
conclude
is
now.
concerned, sir,
Please
I
conclude.
have 7 minutes, sir.
No, sir, you have only 3 minutes.
Sir, no, sir, we have
3 minutes, the time is here. Please conclude.
Yes,
now.
sir. Sir, so far as Chennai is concerned, sir, it is one of the major metropolitan city in India. Sir, Chennai doesn't have an international airport like that of Delhi or Hyderabad. Sir, Chennai is not even taken into consideration by this government. So I only request let the Chennai airport be developed to the international standards. Apart from Chennai airport, there are other airports to be developed in Tamil Nadu, namely Madurai, Trichy and Coimbatore. One more submission,
please,
sir. One more.
Thank you now.
You have brought one scheme called as Regional Air Connectivity Scheme. What have you done to connect all the small towns and villages? There are a lot of problems.
Thank you, Mr. Wilson.
1 minute, sir.
It's already you have taken more
I
time.
will only suggest, I will conclude with this. I will conclude with suggestion,
Thank you.
sir.
Please.
Sir, like the National Highways Act, why don't you bring a special enactment so far as acquisition of lands for this airport sector, so that you can easily acquire the lands and establish more of the
Thank you.
airports.
Thank you now. Honorable V. Vijay Sai Reddy.